So we heard about 4 startups. It's now time for our 5th startup talk. This is about a startup called Pathsdata. So we have the CEO and founder joining us. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Dhruvil Shah on the stage. Can we have a big applause in the house to welcome sir on the stage?
Hey, good morning, guys. My name is Dhruvil. I am from US. Today, we're here for the India Digital Summit. How many people hear about the Silicon Valley? Um, Everyone, right? I come from the Silicon Valley startup ecosystem. I have been seen working with a lot of startups that are currently in Silicon Valley. They are focusing on AI. I have seen innovation in the ML areas and the data. How many people have an idea and spent 7 months, 6 months to build an MVP? Everyone, right? So that's what we are on the journey of the startup right now. We have been seeing a startup, like an example of the insurance company. The US and the Canadian market is a very big on insurance companies. We work with the startup with their heart. The startup wanted to do is like every US state are unique. They kind of treat themselves as it's a own independent country and all have some financial problems. For example, Florida. Florida have a hurricane seasons. So insurance company want to make sure they want to build their policies. They make sure they cover their financial losses based on their hurricane seasons. We work with one of the startup there who are wanted to build an AI-based policy generator, make sure that we can take all the parameters of all the startups, all the ecosystems, right? But after 7 months of the MVP, they have been not successful onto their investor pitch because investor wanted to have some additional feature. What happened? They have to go back and rejoin the design. This is how the Pathsdata has been born. I've been working with the multiple ecosystems with the startups, AWS consulting partners, GCP consulting partners, but we found out that this startup has spent so much time, but they are not getting enough time for getting investor pitch, user pitch, like use case validation to make sure that they are on the right track. We are Pathsdata. We wanted to be part of that journey. We bring unique features to the startups with how they can able to validate their idea, how they can move into the market much faster. These are the core services that we are focusing for the startups. We are focusing on agentic AI, data, ML piece of. We are not focusing on automation. We are not focusing on AI wrapper. What we want to try to bring to the startups and the enterprise system that how they can able to build their MVP in the faster manner with the right use cases because we want to be optimize their time. How are we solving this problem? So every startup founder sitting here has two problems, a tech and the resources. We partner with an AWS to bring the AWS resources in many ways and our own expertise in agentic AI. We are, when we are, we are taking our unique proposition is we treating every project as a product base we are owning to it. So we try to help the startup on their the AI ML journey using our AWS resources and our own expertise. Before I move into moving to the next slide, I have a question. How many people have currently working on AI agents? Everyone? What is the first thing coming in the mind when you start working on AI agent? Cost, resources, right? And even after you're spending so much money, do you have there are possibilities that investors or user may not like it because you have a brilliant idea, but they are looking for something different than having going through, right? So this is what we have been seeing in the market. When the startups or when the enterprise systems start building their AI agents, AI projects, is the cost, infrastructures, and the resources are the primary bottleneck for their startups. These are the few topics that we have been seeing in the current ecosystem. There are issues within AI, hallucinations. It's the biggest problem within AI agents, ChatGPT or Llama models. Token costs, like we want to make sure that we want to be cost optimization, but picking the right model is also related to the token cost and the response times. There are many systems, many startups have been coming into, their money vectors are coming into the storage, but they always have an issue with the response times. So these are the major issues that we have been see into this startup ecosystem. So what we are bringing in the uniqueness of this. On the right-hand side, you see the traditional way of how AI and ML products will be work. We are spending a time, we're spending a resources, but there are always a risk factor to it. As a Pathsdata, we're bringing on the left-hand side a new ways to validate your idea. Number three, definitely possible. See us on the booth. There are ways we can able to help you with that. But these are the new ways that we can able to validate your idea, come to the market with the more confidence and with the right product. These are the so we see the technical issues to it, but there are also a mindset issue within AI and ML projects. Assumptions are the biggest consideration that we when we started in AI projects. Every project's built on assumption token cost. AI products, right? So these are the we're seeing in the enterprise and even in the startup industry. There are the mindset issues that we are seeing as a part of the AI product. What we had, so we bring the POCs or prototype. What are we bringing? This is one of the real examples that we work with the legal team and the lawyer teams in one of the startup we work on. When we look at the lawyer firms, every case they have been to it, if it's a divorce case or if it's a accident case, they have a lot of documentation. They have to read through it, get to a bottom of the fact. Every lawyer on average spend a weeks before even they're ready for taking the case. Even I have my own experience in divorce case. They take about weeks before they come to me and say like, yes, we can take it. What the startups want us to do is they want to build every case a knowledge base. What they are trying to do is take all the possible documentation that they have been collected over the period of a case, and before they're going to go to before they want to go to a case, they want to build a true knowledge case that how can able to solve the case. So this startup are focusing on take all the legal contracts, build a knowledge base, and build the chatbot on top of it. So now every time when lawyer wants to take the case, all the case history, summarize of it, all the proof of concept they wanted to have it part of the case are part of this knowledge base. So now the biggest thing they accrue is the time. Instead of spending the weeks, now within the days they have all the case fact within they have it. Also accuracy. When the lawyer was trying to do, they have a lot of cases. They try to speed up their process as much as they possible. There are possibility if the key fact has been missed. So with this proof of concept, we bring the 95% accuracy of the case. Average response time was 23 seconds. Because of that case response, they have taken much more cases and much more fact ready for the courthouse. How are we doing this thing? So everyone here is in a startup journey. We wanted to make sure that we prove our idea first. So that's we bringing together. We want to make sure that every idea that we work or every future we want to work together have a proof. With Pathsdata, we bring that to it. Once the proof is validated, we help you to build and the scale of your journey into the AI. So what we offer? These are all facts you can able to read it through it. Box number 5, the blue box can be possible. Just talk to us after on our booth or reach out to us. We can help you to validate your idea, and AWS are our partners that able to enable to us to doing this thing. Again, this is honest assessments. I know every founders are very serious, but these are the assessments we have been seeing on the AI founders that how they wanted to do, how they want to done the journey success in a much quicker and faster and eliminate the risk of on the cost. These are the wins that we have been shown so far. The paths of the wins are our POCs are all 60% our work, 25% work differently what they have been shown, and the 55% then does not work. But every outcome is for us for a win. Also, we are AWS partner. We bring a lot of other resources that AWS can help to startups, and there are uniqueness to it. Every AWS partners have uniqueness to it, so we are one of them. But we have ways to help the startups and their journey into the AWS side and help them to get success faster. So just a quick the website and the schedule a call with us. These are the website that you can able to see details about the details program of the prototype, or you can reach out to or schedule the call with us. And we also have a booth here outside, so we can always able to see you guys. This quarter we are only building 5 POCs, and we still have a remaining. So if you ever want to talk to us on LinkedIn or connect on the WhatsApp.
Claps in the house audience. Yes. Thank you very much to Mr. Dhruvil Shah. We'll have a picture clicked of him for his session. Thank you very much, sir, once again for talking to us.